Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast and a game between JN and Focus here on Twisted Meadows. JN spawning as the red human player over here on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, we see Focus spawning as the teal orc player over here on the top right-hand side of the map. Focus opening up with an Altar of Storms. Orc Burrow should be getting up a barracks in just a moment. Meanwhile, we see JN going into a fast speed building Altar of Kings. So with that, a speed building Altar of Kings should mean a fast Archmage creeping, trying to creep out the Goblin Laboratory, and perhaps trying to pick up that Tome of Experience. Now, some time ago, if you guys are not up to date with the patches, the Tome of Experience went from 140 experience down to 100. So it no longer can give a human player easy access to level 3, but we are going to see perhaps the Archmage pick up some other nice items as well. The Robe of Magi does help anything where a human player has more mana, and can also get Brilliant Aura, can really place down a lot of early pressure. A quick tech to tier 2 then also allows for a faster Beastmaster, and then placing down a lot of pressure with summons. We'll see if that will be the strategy coming in from JN. A lot of the builds are dictated mainly by some of the items and just trying to respond and react to what the randomized drops do give you. Taking a look back at Focus's base, Focus is getting up that Blade Master. The Blade Master is currently halfway done. Meanwhile, the Archmage is almost already done. You're going to see one Footman perhaps join in on the fight. No Footman, and we are going to perhaps get a lot of Militia to join in here. So we are now getting up, I believe, 6 Militia to join in on this fight. Perhaps we will even see 7, as there is still one Peasant currently finishing off this wall in here, as here we go. Water Elemental is already down. Archmage wants to get in another Water Elemental in just a moment. We should perhaps be getting an ensnare, yes, on the Militia, as a Rock Golem throws a boulder at Militia. They're not most likely going to get taken down. Perhaps the second Water Elemental needs to come into play. There it is, as the Water Elemental is still tanking a lot of damage. One Militia may get taken out. It looks like no, it does not. A Tome of Strength and Robe of Magi. The Tome of Strength will help with a little bit more hit points, but it is not the item that he really wanted. Level 2 now on the Archmage. Troll High Priest may get taken down as well. There it goes, and now we see the Archmage with the Robe of Magi, plus 6 attack. More mana and better mana regeneration will help. JN now leaving the Peasant behind, building up a scout farm in order to be able to reveal and perhaps gain sight on that Blade Master. Blade Master now battling it up against the Null Overseer. The Blade Master will most likely hit up the shop in just a moment, as we now see the Archmage continuing to creep. So aggressively creeping at this stage. And right now, JN, what is he doing? He is calling Militia, and where is he going? I'm not 100% sure, as the Archmage is going to be pretty far away, not going to really be able to creep anything at all. The Militia now making their way over, trying to put some pressure onto the Peon there, as the Blade Master now coming in. But tricky, JN opting to do more creeping away from that Militia call, as the Militia are now chasing after this Peon. This is a rather strange build. Archmage may get to level 3. No, it looks like the Grunts have now found it, and the Grunts pretty much saying, you know what, I didn't see the Archmage. What exactly is happening, and where is that Blade Master? Blade Master now looking to buy a Boots of Speed, most likely. Yes, Boots of Speed have been purchased. Archmage, what is happening here? One Grunt does get surrounded, and oh, the Grunt does go down. Level 3 now on the Archmage. Archmage now with level 2 Water Elementals will be able to deal a lot of damage. The problem is that he does not have Boots of Speed, and the Blade Master is just going to be able to continue to get more and more hits. The Peasant now may wake up these creeps, and he does do exactly that. Archmage, where is he going to go? Is he going to buy Boots of Speed? He does have Boots of Speed, and now, oh, getting killed by the Blade Master, giving level 2. And that is going to be a very, very bad situation. Blade Master now most likely going to try to finish off, perhaps get some additional experience from some Footmen. The Footmen will get taken down there, but the shop was destroyed. Archmage now being resurrected, Keep now being upgraded. This is an awfully dangerous situation for JN. JN now away from home. These Footmen are gonna just melt away at the blade of the Blade Master. He does have Gloves of Haste and Circlet of Nobility. as this game is still rolling on. We'll see what the strategies will be. The Blade Master has a license to creep right now, going after the Null Wardens first. Grunts are now going to focus down that second Null Warden after a quick purge there, and we'll see what is going to go down. Archmage still has quite a ways to go before it is ready. Meanwhile, the Keep getting about halfway there already, as Focus going to get to level 3 on the Blade Master, and it's really going to come down to what item is left by this Null Overseer. Claws of Attack +6 would be perfect. Circuit of Nobility, not bad either. An additional +2 attack, more mana for Windwalk, and more hit points, making him a bit more durable. Archmage, currently just still trying to be resurrected. Keep about what, 80% of the way completed. Not quite sure what's faster, resurrecting the Archmage or upgrading the Keep, since there is no handy dandy timers coming in. And we are now going into an Arcane Vault. Interesting position on the on the Arcane Vault, as you will not be able to sell items there, since you won't be able to get in right up next to it, but you will at least be able to purchase items. As we now see one footman goes down to the blade of the Blade Master. A second footman may get taken down as well. It looks as though it will get taken down to 29 hit points already. And wow, Focus's Blade Master just getting fed so much experience. We are now about ready at tier 2. We can see that a Mountain King is being trained up as well. Level 3 on the Archmage. But level 3 on the Archmage, he does have Brilliant Aura and Boots of Speed, but this is not going well for him, as the Archmage now tries to make his way out, and he engages out only to be attacked by the Blade Master once more. The Archmage in trouble, not quite sure why he decided to do exactly that. He is now getting stuck all over the place and now being forced to run away. Where is he going to go? What is he going to be? Where is he going to be able to hide? As the Archmage now decided to back off, once again sees the Blade Master. The Blade Master and the Archmage almost did a little bit of a double take, like, what are you doing here? And now the Archmage once again runs away. Blade Master able to get off one attack, but now the distance is starting to separate. Grunts now just creeping with the Shadow Hunter makes a lot of sense at this point. The Shadow Hunter needs to get to level 2, and things are very much in favor of Focus, as Focus is just focusing down this Archmage. Archmage now dangerously low on hit points. Mountain King is out. We may get a Stormbolt, and here we go. There's the Stormbolt. Stormbolt now coming in. The Blade Master does have plenty of mana, will be able to Windwalk. Oh no, the Militia trying to stutter step him, unable to do so, and Focus now able to run away. No real need for that Windwalk, as the Blade Master now using a healing salve. Arcane Sanctum is completed. We should be getting some sorceresses with slow, really slow down the effectiveness of that Blade Master. Archmage is still just standing around. Water Elemental being dropped, and the Blade Master going to get, I guess, some free kills here. Perhaps even take down that Archmage once more. Blade Master may just decide to pick up some items. No Dust of Appearance. The Mountain King trying to get the experience. No, there's dust on the Mountain King, and there we go. There's a bolt. There's a slow on the Blade Master. Blade Master, there's the Dust of Appearance. The Water Elemental does take the final hit from the Troll Warlord, so the Blade Master doesn't get that much experience. The Blade Master now attempting to run away. Archmage purposely staying away from the fight. The Mountain King needs to get all of that experience. Troll Warlord does go down, and a Sobi Mask now dropped. Mountain King gonna enjoy some even more Stormbolts, as we see what I believe that was a tome. Not quite sure what type of tome it was. Perhaps a Tome of Agility, as we now see the Shadow Hunter sitting at level 2. Cloak of Shadows being left behind. We can also see a Spirit Walker joining in. The Spirit Walker does have Spirit Link. Is it getting Disenchant? Yes, it is now getting Disenchant in order to stop some of that slow, and it will really come down to micro and how effective the slows will be. Double Arcane Sanctums, more units still being trained, one Priest battling it up against a Blade Master. Blade Master with a definite advantage there, and now a Militia gonna get taken out as well, but at least able to attack once to stop some healing. Shadow Hunter doing a great job. It is at level 2, soon to be level 3. Meanwhile, Archmage and Mountain King still leveling up here. Troll Warlord gets taken out, and a Amulet of Spell Shield, which will stop a lot of hexes, and this is going to perhaps make things very, very strange. The Mountain King should most likely give that Amulet of Spell Shield to that Archmage. Archmage not getting Hex would perhaps confuse a lot of what's going to go happen here, as we now see level 3 on that Mountain King. Mountain King Finishing off another Ogre Magi there. The Blade Master looking for where exactly the Archmage is trying to creep. The Blade Master now gets a good general sense as the Priests and Spellbreakers are taking some damage. Here we go. We're going to have an engagement, but JN is not in a good position. The casters are all in the wrong spot. Not sure why they're not engaging over here. No Dust of Appearance was used, even though the Dust of Appearance is ready, and here we go. Now going after some of those units. Sorceress now getting slowed. A healing wave coming in already. The Mountain King perhaps going to try to go after some more Storm Bolts. We see a low hit point units, and now disenchant across a lot of the water elementals. Still battling out Focus, going after some of these low hit point casters as Militia are joining on the fight. A clap kills the Shadow Hunter at level 3. Level 3 Shadow Hunter now down. It is 2 heroes to 1. The Blade Master, however, a one-man army dealing a lot of damage, but there is a lot of slow across multiple grunts. Blade Master has been Dust of Appearance now used. It looks as though the Blade Master may get Storm Bolted. Yes, there is the Storm Bolt. The Blade Master is slow, but he is still wind walking. Is he going to be able to get away? Yes, he does. But now we see a lot of low hit point Spirit Walkers going to get taken out. Another Storm Bolt could just be enough to finish it off. Where is the Storm Bolt? Yes, the Storm Bolt does not come off, but still enough, as now the Shadow Hunter has come back in. Shadow Hunter has had a potion of mana somehow, as we now see the Mountain King attempting to run away. Amulet of Spell Shield. Oh, Storm Bolt to get out of there and able to get away once again. The Shadow Hunter, I believe, tried to hex the Mountain King, but it didn't work. And now you see some healing scroll being used. A lot of damage being healed. Archmage using a Clarity Potion. It doesn't look like the Mountain King is using a Clarity Potion. We'll see what is going to happen here, as the Mountain King needs to get a lot more mana as well. Blade Master and Shadow Hunter may get to level 5, level 4. I think they will be just a little bit shy at this stage. We still have the Archmage attempting to move out. Robe of Magi still regenerating a lot of mana on that Archmage. Archmage does deal bonus damage, and now going into a potion of lesser invulnerability as we are now moving across the center. Blade Master does see the army here. The Blade Master perhaps looking to buy some potions or sell some items, gets a scroll of healing instead. And now here we go. We have another engagement, but there is some Kodo Beasts. So the Kodo Beasts are going to be able to chomp up. No, yep, there we go. Chomping on a Spellbreaker. And here comes the Disenchants, the Spirit Links, and the Slow. Both sides casting, but Focus looking like he has a stronger army. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability on the Mountain King. Blade Master does have a heal to give. Is he going to try to heal? The Blade Master now slowed. There's the heal. Is the Mountain King going to be able to get off a Stormbolt? Yes, and the Blade Master may get taken down. Blade Master at level 5 gets taken down, which is a huge, huge loss, as the Shadow Hunter now at level 4. Peons now joining on the fight, perhaps to join in and be able to take some Spirit Link damage as well. Militia joining in. And this is just all so hilarious right now. No one quite knows who is ahead, as the Shadow Hunter is using a Cloak of Shadows at the tavern, waiting to resurrect that Blade Master. Blade Master at level 5 is very costly, somewhere in the realm of 600 gold in order to resurrect them. And now the Blade Master even had a Scroll of Town Portal, but was unable to use it, and that was a heavy, heavy loss. Mountain King sitting at level 3. You can see all of these peons are now retreating back home. Let's take a look at the army sizes. JN at 44. Meanwhile, Focus at 50. JN is a little bit behind, but now getting in even more sorceresses and more casters. The sorceresses do not have upgrades. The priests do not have upgrades. A little bit curious about that now, as Focus trying to do a bit more creeping. The question is going to come down to whether JN moves fast enough in order to actually stop, or in order to actually creep jack here. And here we go. You can now see the Kodo Beast is, yes, digesting, and in comes the Mountain King. The Mountain King is in a bit of trouble now, gets ensnared. The Mountain King gonna fight back here. There is Potion of Lesser Invulnerability being used. There are guard towers now being added. Stormbolts being used. The priests need to focus and heal up on that Mountain King, as slow being cast across multiple units. No disenchant just quite yet. Disenchant on some of the water elementals, as the Mountain King and all of these units have to be kind of careful as they're engaging. I do not know. No Arcane Sentry on any of those towers, as now we see a Scroll of the Beast being used, And now Water Elemental is getting taken down. Spellbreaker's coming in. Mountain King almost gets taken down. Now down to 79 hit points, is running away desperately. And the Blade Master trying to come back in. Mountain King is getting healed. Guard towers are up. Peons now coming back. The Archmage really tanking a lot of that damage. And what is this Mountain King doing? He is playing a very dangerous game, trying to stay alive. Sorceresses are coming in. They are fighting next to guard towers. Why exactly is the Blade Master fighting next to guard towers? Not quite sure. But still, a lot of damage has been had. Spellbreakers are now coming back in once more. There's the Scroll of Town Portal to try to retreat. And another Raider does get taken down. Level 4 on the Mountain King. Level 4 on the Archmage. And this game is still anyone's game to take. Focus, who I felt had such a large advantage, and is really just falling apart to JN right now. JN doing a great job. And I think Focus trying to engage in some odd location fights. He was fighting against an Archmage and a Mountain King next to towers, was unable to really get the necessary damage in, as the Archmage now looks to continue to get more experience. Spellbreaker down to 86 hit points. We are getting more Priest. The Mountain King does have some Spirit Link, not quite sure what it's attached to. But the Ogre Magi does fall. Ring of Protection +3. Adding 3 armor. And that does help up against a Blade Master, but I don't know if it's really going to be that effective. He may just decide to sell it. Ring of Protections are generally one of the laughed at items in WarCraft, as you'd rather have other items instead. In comes the Archmage now. Archmage now coming across the top here. We are going to be getting in some summoning in some Water Elementals and the Ogre Magi. And here we go. Ogre Magi going after the Water Elementals. Dust of Appearance making sure. And it looks like this creep camp will fall. Ring of Protection +4. So now 16 armor on a Mountain King after Inner Fire was stolen. That is a crazy, crazy amount of armor, but the Mountain King is going to lose that Inner Fire, so it's only 11 armor. But that Mountain King is going to be very beefy now, and perhaps he's not going to sell those items, since Ring of Protections do generally stack up very, very well after a while. Ogre Magi over here will get taken down. The Blade Master is at level 5. Shadow Hunter is, I believe, level 5 as well. He has a Pendant of Energy. As the Archmage, Mountain King, and Bloodlusted Priest now making a move down. The Kodo Beast does not have anything in its stomach, so the army is currently not revealed. Guard Towers will join in on the fight, revealing the Blade Master. And here we go. An engagement may come in. What items were purchased? Just Dust of Appearance. As one tower does go down, the Mountain King gets in a Stormbolt. Perhaps we'll try to get in a Clap. Yes, a Clap comes in as well alongside Blizzard. So that was a huge, huge change by JN. JN switching into Blizzard strategy, and now the Kodo Beast was in the process of eating something, but unable to do so. Archmage and Spellbreakers now moving across the map once more. We can see the Kodo Beast, Spirit Walkers, Grunts, all just moving across the map still. Archmage and Mountain King looking to perhaps deal some damage. Archmage is going to try to buy some items. What is he going to buy? The Blade Master is already there, having taken the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. +6 attack or +6 stats all across the board. As here we go, Invisible Mountain King. There's a Stormbolt. There's a Clap. Where is the Blizzard? There's the Blizzard, but there's an Ensnare on the Archmage. Archmage now getting focused down. Is he going to try to use... Oh, it looks like the Archmage is going to get stuck and taken down after an Ensnare. So all of that crazy strategy now all for naught, as the Mountain King has to lead this army. JN in trouble. Focus just completely turning the tables around with that Ensnare, and with the Raider, 2-3 Raiders, enough to cause problems. You saw the Ensnare go off. It was being revealed, and now Archmage wants to try to be resurrected, but this is always very dangerous, as the Blade Master could focus down that Archmage in just a matter of seconds. Here we go. Troll Shadow Priest. There's the Stormbolt. The Troll Shadow Priest did take a lot of damage. Spellbreaker's now going in for the surround, and the surround did go off. The Shadow Hunter now taking a lot of damage. Did it get pushed out? No, it did not get pushed out, as it was a really decent surround there. Shadow Hunter does have slow, does have a healing wave. Is it going to be enough? Another Stormbolt could be coming across. Is it going to come down? It looks as though the Shadow Hunter low on hit points. More damage being dealt. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability needs to be used, and the units are going to decide to back off. Spellbreakers, the Shadow Hunter too far away, as JN without level 5 Stormbolt or level 3 Stormbolt on the level 5 Mountain King can't really engage here. Spirit Link now once again being stolen. You can see that the Mountain King does have a little bit more mana again. Spellbreaker taking a lot of damage. Sorceress is casting slow across the board. JN may be forced to use a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability to try to free that Mountain King. And will it be doing exactly that? Yes, it does a clap first, and there is the Blizzard, and the Mountain King taking a lot of damage still. You can see the Mountain King is going to try to push itself out. Archmage now trying to run away. Mountain King low on hit points. Is it going to use a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability? Yes, it does, just in time, as the Archmage now trying to focus back down the Blade Master. Blade Master level 6. Mountain King needs to get off a Stormbolt there. It does get a Stormbolt, and is it going to be enough? There is Blizzard. Oh, Scroll of Town Portal to save it. And wow, Scroll of Town Portal pulling back and able to stay alive ever so barely. And JN says, game. Wait, what? Alright. Both heroes were still alive. I know Focus was in the lead. The expansion perhaps was already up and running. But, wow, that... I thought there was still a lot more game to play. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys were as shocked at the ending as I was. Thanks for watching.